Welcome, company. It's another episode. You with the gang. Back on the Zoom.
Everybody drinking with me this time.
I ain't drinking nothing either.
The sober crew, try.
Different vibe.
Y'all some dry shit over there.
No, fuck that. I gotta get a baby suit. My birthday next month. Fuck that.
We got another sponsor, sponsored by E&J Secret. If you tap into the YouTube, you'll see my man sipping on something. What's that? Jamaican Me Happy? What's that?
No, this Bahama Mama today.
Why?
I might get a little loose though, cause I got a little bit of E&J left, but I got a whole bottle of Ciroc in it.
Oh no!
I
got some Mad Dog downstairs, but I ain't drinking it.
Yeah, we sponsored by Mad Dog too.
You saving that shit?
No, I had it when I went to New York. I was supposed to bark when I put the shots up of it, but I forgot. But no, I had it when I was in New York, just trying to, just like focus in, but I ain't drink all of it.
Out of all
Mad Dog.
My girlfriend brought it. I had Fireball. I like Fireball. I can shot that. I can shot Fireball. No, I gotta, get in my zone.
That sexy.
Think Mad Dog could do it.
They could have locked your ass up.
She gave me it. I had Fireball. That's what I can shot. So I just kept the Mad Dog.
Everybody get a Mad Dog.
She was like, "You want it?" And I was like, "I don't care."
Hand that shit to you. Yeah, you can have that.
You had like some Taylor Sport or something like that. The Mad Dog.
I don't like Taylor Sport.
You got that shit. You got that shit in your truck like it's a gun and shit. But this episode 98. Let's get right into the wellness check. Anybody want to go first?
Who feeling good today? It ain't me.
Well, let me start. Let me start at the bottom. We get to the top. I'm a 3. All right, I'm a 3.
Not a damn 3. God damn.
I'm an AI today, man. I'm borderline. I'm borderline about to lose my shit. I'm just restless and tired. I'm tired. I got a lot going on at home, but then our time's been a little iffy. But I'm here, and I'm not gonna be a sourpuss though. I'm gonna enjoy myself. The Mad Dog shit did cheer me up. This shit. You got gun in your truck. Oh, just a Mad Dog.
Yeah, man, you just gotta persevere, bro. I go next.
I don't think you low like we is.
No. If he a 3, I gotta be a hard 5. Pause.
All right, well, then that's where I'm at.
Same shit though. Shit, problem issues. I don't want to say problems, just regular issues, day-to-day issues. But I'm sipping, so I ain't trying to worry about it too much. My whole philosophy is what it is. Like whatever happens.
It is what it is.
Right.
So like I'm definitely a 5. Like it's like 440, like 4.80 or some shit. I don't think I even made it to a 5. It was like work been crazy. Like they've been threatening us. I'm talking supervisors. And then on top of that, a situation happened in the family. I had to leave work early. That's never good. So I'm just trying to get past that shit. And this fucking virtual school about to kill me. And that's it. Like it's just I can't wait till my fucking birthday. I need a fucking break. I need a break.
I mean, but at least you're looking forward to something. You said you
shit, for real. I'm looking forward to the middle of May when she go to her pop house. Let him handle that shit. I'm out of it. Like I'm over it.
Right. It ain't a lot to look forward to nowadays, man. It's like let this shit happen.
And then I hope I'm looking forward to this shit because you gotta take a COVID test 3 days before. So I hope I pass the bitch. I'm still bad, but you never know.
Yeah. All right, Trigg, set the bar.
My nigga. Let me say it before. I'm gonna say my nigga like a 10. But go ahead, bro.
I'm at like an 8 for real though. I'm always good, bro. I'm out going
Yeah,
vacation.
I'm 11.
Life's always good with me, bro. Life's always good, man.
That's a good
You're
thing.
11.
Spending
Okay.
money, making money, man. Life good, man.
Okay. My nigga 11. So yeah, Trump, you gotta bring it up, bro. You being
AI.
free.
AI.
I mean, I would say one of my highlights though this weekend. My man finally let me get his HBO Max shit. So I was able
finally
to
asked,
watch
dog. You
Mortal
finally asked.
Kombat. So that was a pick me up and right there. And not even that. I watch what's that? The Teen Titans joint or Titans or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, I like that too. I started
Yeah.
that, but I ain't been having the time
What's
to finish
that?
it.
It's
It's like a series.
Yeah, it's a
A
series.
show?
Like if you ever watch Titans or Teen Titans, it's the same shit, but like
Oh.
the real deal.
I hear
So,
like
Teen
live
Titans,
action.
and I'm thinking about my daughter cartoon show. I'm like, y'all watching Teen Titans?
no, but it's based off them now.
Yeah.
No.
But it's live action, like you said. So that
Y'all watching Mortal Kombat?
I saw.
Combat,
I watched the what's the name? That Winter Soldier joint too on Disney Plus. I like that shit too.
yeah, you got that too, nigga? Can I get that?
Oh, come on, dog. You gonna
bro,
add
you
it?
been had
You
the code.
add
This
it.
nigga, hey, yo,
Damn.
you been had the code to Disney Plus, bro.
Huh?
Yeah, like,
I've been sent that shit to you, bro.
Yeah,
when
No,
I
I
sent
need
the
you to
fight,
send it back, bro. I need you to bring it back. Yeah, I mean, bring it. Let me bring up the.
I've been sent them
spot.
Jones.
nigga, let me have my bachelorette. I mean, him at my bachelor party in that basement, nigga. That we
Go ahead, dog.
And we can talk about it.
I got my couch now, my Nipsey Blue. Yeah,
I see that shit look soft.
Yeah, it's a recliner, so y'all get kicked out, y'all need somewhere to stay. You know what I mean?
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Nigga,
Yeah, he ready
My man crib, dog.
My man ready to pack a bag right the fuck now.
Hey, spend a night bag. How do you say it? Spend a night.
Right. That was the shit back there.
But it's episode 98. We're gonna start off with some serious stuff and then work our way to the little funny stuff where we usually do whatever. We're gonna find some way to have a highlight in it anyway. But the whole country was holding their breath this week and waits to see what happened in the George Floyd trial. Meaning Derek Chauvin was sentenced. He was found guilty on 3 charges: the charge of second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and manslaughter, whatever like that. It's crazy that like something so blatantly, if y'all seen the video and all that, so blatantly that it was still like everybody was holding their breath to see if he was going to actually get in trouble because of how everything has been played out. But it was a sigh of relief that everybody got we got a guilty on all 3 charges, whatever like that. So a lot of people in the community just celebrated. What's y'all thoughts on it and y'all reaction to the verdict when it came out?
I would say, I mean, it was good. I mean, that's what we was looking forward to. It felt like a win for, I don't want to just say him, but for the African American community. Just so much of what we go through, what we've been going through with the whole, cops and being harassed and shit like that. It just felt like finally, like justice was served. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a sigh of relief. And then on top of that, like I don't want to say it was people was looking forward to that shit to go left.
Yeah.
But they boarded up a lot of fucking stores. I was just happy that, we got, the justice because, nobody wasn't looting and shit like that. And I seen like a couple people was actually upset about that shit. They was looking to riot, but I mean, ultimately it was a positive thing, man. It was something I could really, say, damn, I seen this happen, and hopefully a change will come from this,
My shit is, man. I ain't gonna be happy until I see the sentencing. I want to see what he just sentenced. If he don't get more years than ARF, I'm upset, bro.
Well, some of them charges, some of the you talking about second and third degree murder.
He's supposed to at least get 40.
Yeah, he should at least get 40 at the minimum.
Right. But I mean, that's a change, though, bro.
When I found out, I was at work and we was just kind of all crazy because I work in a diverse work field, so I got like a lot of different nationalities around me, especially in my department. So it's kind of weird, like. Because you hear comments and it's like, do you want it to go left? Do you want him not to get charged? Or is you on our side? Because, like, I don't know. Like, I wish I could be as blunt as I can, but I can't. Like, but it was just kind of scary because you hear people joking about it. It's not a fucking joke. Like, this is Black people's real lives. And I hear in my department somebody say, not guilty, like that. And it was just like, ha, ha, ha. Like, I'm like, and I can't get as mad as I want because it could really go left. Like, just like when Trump they were trying to see if Trump was going to win again and shit. Like, I was on eggshells, like, because you really got a diverse, like, people really stand behind that man. And it's people that don't think that Derek Chauvin was wrong.
Here you go, bring the French in.
I don't know his name. I really don't care. He can kick rocks for all I care.
Yeah.
I you know, like, it's some people that don't think he did wrong. And it's just like, I just hope it go good this time. And then when I heard it, we heard that he got found guilty of all 3 charges. And I was like, bet. But it's just like a tension, like, with people that felt like, oh, y'all ain't had to do him so bad. He could have got just this charge and this charge. And you got Black people that's like, yeah, it's a win for us. It is just like, is this going to be every time? Like, that something like this happen is like in between. Like, it's like it creates an anxiety.
Well,
at least for me, like, I really was like, if this don't go good, like, I'm going to have like some sort of anxiety attack. Like, I'm doing my work. I don't even want to hear it, but we got the radio playing, and then you can hear it. And I was like, all right, bet. Like, but I ain't make a joyous like, yes. Like, it was just like, thank God. And I just kept doing my work because you just don't know who's on, who got your back for real. Yeah, you your co-worker. Yeah, you cool as shit at work. But you don't know what they thinking in their head. And then right on top of that,
you got the right to express it.
Right after that, the fucking girl was killed. So it was just like, and then I'm hearing that shit too, and it's like, I just don't like. I hate this. That we even had to have a trial for someone that murdered somebody in a group of people. Everybody seen it, so it was just like, why you need a trial for that? And do you see all these videos? 50 Cent shared the video of a guy with a knife coming at the cops. And then they just like, okay, sir, back up. They don't even raise their gun. And it's really fucked up. Like, the world we live in today, like, it's scary to even raise children. If I didn't have a child already, I wouldn't want any because it's scary. You can't even call the cops to tell them you getting jumped without getting killed. It's crazy. So, like, I'm happy it happened, but this is very much just the beginning. Very much. Like, it's this big. But thankful.
I mean,
Farrakhan.
Never Farrakhan. Never Farrakhan. I'm sorry, I'm not Muslim.
No, but I'm just saying, like, out of all of it, I think, like, I mean, some people look at it like real minuscule, like you said, it's like a small thing, and then Trig said too, he was like, I'm waiting for the sentence to come out. But I think it's really like, I'm with H, with like, it's a joyous occasion because you don't see stuff like this happen. Like, for like, that's one time I can explain to my kids or whatever like that like, you know, somebody was killed in cold blood, and like, they killed somebody that looked like us and he was held accountable for it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of times is like, that story goes, oh, well, he got away with it. And you just tell your brothers, and you tell your cousins and all of your teenagers that's growing up that, you know, it ain't about right or wrong with the justice system. And that shouldn't be the explanation we give to people. Like, it should be like, you know what? He fucked up. He did something wrong. He was malicious and he got to pay for it. You know what I mean? Not, oh, well, he got away with it because the value of the Black life doesn't matter as much, or he the right skin, and I don't have to dance around. Yeah, like, I don't have to dance around my explanation when somebody asks me, like, yo, why did that happen? Like, when you see like the Trayvon Martin situation and the Aubrey, I don't know his last name or whatever, like, but when you see cases like that where you see people of color just hunted down, and it's like, they allowed to just walk free. Even Breonna Taylor, like, cops is allowed to just walk free and not be held accountable for it. Like, this is the first time you've seen a lot of people die over years. Michael Brown and all that stuff like that. Freddie Gray, just people just dying from the hands of cops, and everybody just walking away like it's, oh, I made a mistake, or, oh, I went too far, but whatever the case may be. Or, and in this case, like, this doesn't look like a mistake or nothing. Like this guy viciously just,
right.
That's his intent. You could see it in him. It just oozed out of him. Like, and that's what I always refer to is like when somebody show they blatant racism, it's like it just oozed out you. You couldn't help it. And that show, with that showing, is like that man got everything he deserved. He should get more. But I know, so like I think it's easy for people to just be like, all right, well, it's small. It's just a small step in the right direction.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then, like you said, it's like the time will tell. But it's like, man, if he get any time, that's more time than Breonna Taylor killer got, or it's more time than Trayvon Martin got killer got. You know what I mean? So like it's all a stepping stone, and it like puts the mindset of cops like, yo, like just how we watching it, we join. Yeah, you get these cops that's looking like, yo, oh, they really sending people to, even him. If you saw the memes that was going around, like he was in shock that he was found guilty for blatantly killing a man, like stuff like that. Like yeah,
Trey didn't think twice about this shit.
Look at Trey free.
But yeah, that's what it is.
Trey, we can't see it.
He's like, yo, real guilty? Like what? Like how could you even think like that? Like
yeah, they're gonna think twice about what they doing there. Maybe other cops and their partners will hold them accountable and shit like that for the shit that they do, because a lot of times it's like, yo, it ain't just me, it's me and you. So when you do some shit, that light is shedding on me, and I don't know how the shit go, but you know when what's the name? Who's over the cops that come down and interview the cops? What's that? Internal Affairs or some shit like that?
Yeah, like the Internal Affairs and stuff like that.
Yeah, so when you do some dumb shit, I gotta be put on a joint on a pedestal, basically to back up what you did, which was right or wrong.
Right.
So, I mean, I guess for the most part, you know, they'll think twice, like you said, about what they're gonna do in certain situations. Like I know Preece, you know, skimmed over a little bit about that incident with the young lady that with the knife, and the cop, you know, fatally shot her or whatnot. When I look back at that situation and I see how like the cop pulled up, he had about, I guess, a good 5 minutes of judgment.
But somebody with a
not right? What's her name again? Michaela Brown?
Micaiah
Bryant, right? Bryant, yeah. That was also in Minnesota too.
Yeah, so like if you see a situation like that, like I know, you know, everybody want that cop to be held accountable, but when I look at
my fault. Backtrack on it. The Micaiah incident happened in South Ohio when they shot the young man by accident right after the George Floyd shit. That was in Minnesota. That was 10 miles from there.
With the taser and the gun situation. That was in Brooklyn Center,
Minnesota.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in Minnesota. Now that incident, blatantly, she was a cop for what, 26 years? That's bullshit. They need to crucify her for that, because
you next.
That's what they were saying. You next. But
who's next? Go.
When I'm talking about the young lady that was stabbed, the 16-year-old, she called the cops and whatnot.
I don't think she deserved to be in this, even in this conversation with these men that got killed by police, because that little girl was about to take something out.
Right.
She went out. She was going to kill that girl in the paint. That cop saved her life. Nobody want to say that because he's a white cop, but if he's a black cop and did that shit, they be saying he saved her life.
Well, that
woman in the pink was curled up, bro. She knew that shit was coming. That girl was about to stab the shit out of her. And all he could do is shoot. He wasn't thinking about, he didn't know how old she was. He didn't know nothing. All he knew was he had to save that girl life.
Right.
What they tell you, but I think what people missing in the whole situation is like what they tell you is everybody do a due process through the justice of law. Like that's not your place to shoot and kill a girl. Like you didn't see mass murderers, white kids, mass murderers shoot up a whole school and they walk them out in handcuffs, or walk them out with handcuffs free and put them in the back of the car and he not shot. So now I do think the girl was wrong. I think a lot of people held wrong in the thing, like the fact that it's men out there standing watching this go down and nobody trying to diffuse the situation or whatever. That bothers me. And then the fact that she was stabbing the girl, like, all right, you're not no saint, but something should have occurred where it's like you didn't shoot her because if she was white, you wouldn't have shot her. You would have, regardless of what she did to that girl.
I can't say that, bro. I can't agree with you on that.
Bro,
and
I would have shot.
The reason why I said that because, like Trig was saying, when that cop pulled up, bro, he literally not even probably had 5 to 2 minutes to even get it, register everything. When he got that call, it was more so a disturbance or something like that. But when he pulled up, you see the girl coming out. He's saying, "Oh, wait." You see the one girl
beating somebody else's ass. She was beating somebody else's ass.
You see her run out, and you see her run out fighting one girl. Actually, the guy who got mad at the cop, he tried to kick the girl that was on the ground. And then you see her lunge after the girl in the pink.
Yeah, she turned around and went after that girl, knowing that the cop was there. She seen that cop because he was right there, and they fell in front of him. She got back up and just went. She was on some Jason shit. She was stabbing everything.
Hold on.
Everything.
But my thing is this, bro. If you called the cop, because they said she called the cop. Now, God bless her soul, rest her soul. If you called the cop, you know the cops are coming, right? Now, again, you 16, you probably ain't thinking 2 young people just try to jump on you. Again, who I hold accountable is the parents and the adults that was out there. But if you call the cops, you know the cops coming. Why are you attacking somebody with a knife? You know what I'm saying? They not thinking, yo, all the cops is thinking is, all right, I'm just trying to save a life. And then you gotta put yourself in the situation. How many times we beat people up, right?
Right.
Now, right. Now, if somebody came lunging at us with a knife or a gun and the cop shot them, even though we initiated it, you think our parents gonna be on some, oh, well, you sitting there shot her. Oh, they worried about you protecting a child.
You saved my kid's life. Like,
right.
And I'll be thinking the cop, like, I don't get why the girl in the pink don't come to the joint like, yo, look, he saved my life. Why are y'all giving this man hell? He saved my life. Like,
but
I'm not what's the name and all that though. Like, I agree with 100% everything you say. But my just thing is, if that same scenario goes down and it's all white people there, and that white cop hop out the car, does he shoot or he tries to do something to diffuse the situation?
A real cop, listen,
that's just my opinion.
Every cop is different though, bro.
No, but anybody that was in that situation and you seen that girl about to stab that girl, you should have acted. And if your only way of acting is to shoot, because that's the first thing you thought about.
So that's what you would have did? If you pulled up,
I would have shot her, bro. I would have shot her.
So you pulled up in a situation.
I wouldn't even be thinking like, yo, that could be my daughter, because I don't have enough time to think about that. I don't care who called the cops. All I see is somebody about to kill somebody else. My first instinct is to stop that from happening.
Your life not in danger.
No, but you shooting to stop somebody. Your job is to stop people from dying,
bro.
Your job is to protect.
So you couldn't taser?
No, you don't think. No, you got to strike deadly force with deadly force.
I understand that. I just think
people with tasers shoot somebody with a taser and they get up out of it like it ain't nothing. Everybody don't react to them tasers. You know what I'm saying? So
even if he would have hit her with a taser, she still would have stabbed that girl. It wouldn't have been enough. She was already in the motion when he shot. My question is straight. My question, when you get hit, it hits you. You know what I mean?
All right, so answer this question. If that's your daughter, right, that's out there fighting, and then they jump at her, whatever the case may be, and then she goes out there, she calls the cop or whatever, the cops come out, and she end up pulling a knife out, and she tried to stab the girl, and the cop shoot her. You gonna say that my daughter got what she deserved?
No, what I'm gonna say is, keep it real. I would have squat like that old head. I don't know who he was. Who was like,
no, just answer the question. You going around? You dancing around?
You shot my baby. He was always wrong because he should have kept his baby in the house.
But
I'm not
saying,
gonna let my daughter
you
go out and fight nobody.
You dancing around the question.
Of course,
my shit would have been nipped in the bud. We would have called the law. We would have called the law. The law would have pulled up and they would have handled whatever.
I'm gonna answer the question, bro.
Don't even go
outside. Be mad. Initially, you're gonna be mad, bro. That's just human reaction. You're gonna be mad at
what you gonna say? What you gonna say though? he
you
didn't
gonna be
have
mad,
to
of course.
Yeah, you gonna say he
did
didn't
this.
have to shoot her.
But when reality is, bro, you gotta sit back and think about it logically. Yo, who was in the wrong? That cop was only doing his job. That cop, you can't be mad. If anything, I gotta be mad at myself for allowing my kid to be fighting out there. And in today's society, you can't even tell your kid that square up and have a one-on-one with nobody.
But come to find out, did you know that the girl she was fighting was her foster sister?
Yeah.
And the whole thing was about them fucking arguing over cleaning up.
I mean, a lot of things you see start like real small like that and end up real big. So I don't like that. I just don't like how, I mean, I guess how real mom got come on the thing, but it was like how real mom popped up on there. And it was like, you pitching this whole, oh, my daughter and all that. Like, if that's the case, you should have had your daughter. Like, I don't know the scenario or whatever like that. But I don't know. I just think the way we of color are treated by law enforcement is way different than anybody else treated. And I feel like, and 100%, I 100% honestly feel like when you see so many videos of white people with guns in their hands and knives in their hand and they not shot at all, that if the situation was on the other foot, he wouldn't shot. If they was all a different color, he wouldn't have shot that girl. That's my only thing. That's my only fault in it. Is the girl right? No, she in the wrong. She lost her cool even after she called the cops. She lost her cool. She shouldn't have even tried to stab that girl. So you kind of you started a flame and a fire. You started smoking. Fire came or whatever like that. Whatever the case may be. But so it came with the territory. But I just don't think if you ask me 100%, like I don't think. I think if she was white, she wouldn't have been handled that way. And I think that's what people lose.
I gotta take the other scenario, bro.
I get what Trump's saying though, because I feel where you're coming from. Because we look at it, because at first when I seen this shit happen, I was like, damn. Yeah, man. But then when I read it, I thought more about it. I was like, no, but she was wrong. But at the end of the day, it's the same way with the guy who got shot by accident. They said it was by accident. You know what I mean? But it was like, damn, you look at it like, damn, he shouldn't have hopped back in that car, though. Why was he trying to hop back in the car? But then at the same time, if white boys do this shit all the time, hop back in the car.
Even with the
lieutenant, you know what I'm saying?
Virginia.
Right.
It's just
my thing is,
all
bro,
the color of your skin.
I'm gonna paint the scenario like this. If the cop didn't react the way he reacted, right? And that girl would have stabbed that girl and possibly killed that girl, then what would have been the headline?
The headline would have been this girl killed this girl and she going to jail.
Hold on. But hear me out. Now, she killed the girl, right?
In front of a
that
cop.
Girl mother would have said, well, the cop, you was there. Why you ain't do nothing? Why you ain't stop it? Oh, I shot her with a taser, but the taser ain't do nothing. Because like Preece was saying, he was still...
Who's to blame for stabbing? But my thing is the cop, not the superhero. Like, he did his...
But no, when you call the cop, that's what you call them for.
He did his job. He did his job at the end of the day.
So when these kids walk out of malls and movie theaters after killing 10 people, it's not your job as the cop to kill them. That's why we got a justice system.
No, but my whole
shit, I could have been in that mall. Stop him at all costs.
But I understand that. If somebody surrender, you have no choice. You don't have to
That's just like, bro, that's just like this. If you got your license to carry, you see somebody get robbed or something like that, or you in a store and somebody hold it up with at gunpoint, you got your gun, you got him dead to rights. But you not gonna do nothing?
I'm gonna shoot, bro. I'm
right.
not gonna stop. I'm gonna
I feel threatened.
I felt threatened.
I feel threatened at that point.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. But if
let's say this scenario, if he say, yo, everybody get the fuck out the store. I ain't gonna pull out my gun and shoot on the store.
Oh, bro.
Shit, all right.
I feel like if you could do something about it, because you don't know if that shit go left. All right, everybody get the fuck out the store. You leave it out, except for you, nigga. Get the fuck over here.
Not you with the gun, nigga.
Yeah, baby.
I like you.
Real shit, but I don't know, man. It's a sad story all the way around, man.
Yeah, it is. There's no winners in it. A lot of that shit is like,
you know what it is? It's fucked up. It's fucked up that we even got to talk about shit like that, bro.
Right.
That color really has to do with if you're going to live or die when you come in contact with the cop.
But like you said, a lot of these cops be scared with themselves, man. Like, I don't understand how you get all this A1 training and you fold faster than the motherfucker you tell them to freeze. You be more scared.
Well, first of all, a lot of this stuff, like, until it brung it up to, like, it's been this much in the light, like, you wasn't getting trained on how to react to, like, I saw the video and I'll post it on the pod page. It's like a white guy and a black guy jump out, and everybody, even the black people, all aimed at the black guy. Like, it's just like, it's the way we program and the way the media teach you and the way the world was teach you that black people, and that's what I think too. Like, I think people forget that, like, white people are scared of black people, but black people are scared of black people too. Like, we naturally trained to like, yo, you fear that man, or not fear, but like that, like danger. Cause that's what they taught you. They taught the skin colors, like, yo, I ain't walking through their asses and shit like that. Like, they look just like you and shit like that.
Even down the places you go, you go, I ain't going to no hood bar, but you'll go to a totally white bar that you never been before.
That they gonna treat you funny at, and you'll feel more comfortable there and shit.
Yeah, but you felt more comfortable there.
More comfortable being the monster and shit like
that. Yeah, exactly. So it's like I always say that it's like they weaponized our skins. So it's like people really just look at it as like, and then it's crazy that we were like cops not being trained enough. Like, you go to the academy and let's say you got 15 years in the business, and that 15 years you probably go for training once a year, and it's probably bullshit training or whatever like that. And then I don't think it's no training based on the color of your skin. Like, I don't think they're giving you racial training and shit like that. Yeah, so it's like, I think that's missing in it. And it's like, that's the thing too, with something happening in Minnesota, and then another with this situation with the lady with the taser and the gun, it happened in Minnesota too. It's like, so all right, we a year out from this shit, and we talk about defunding and retraining cops and stuff like that, and we had the same situation happen again. And people been stressing out, like, we ain't even been talking about like this whole time about cops not killing black people, just getting in trouble for doing it, like not the, like, yeah, like, you know what I mean, like, yeah, like, so I think that missing it. But we can talk about this.
Let's like let's like the moment real quick, but stay on subject. Because this is a question I had. All right, say the George Floyd situation happened to you. We knock on wood, never want that shit to happen to none of us. But all right, and everything happened. Your family talking on the mic, up on stage and shit. Do you want should your baby mother be there? Someone who you was never married to, or all you got is a baby bar, but you had a whole other girlfriend? Like with George Floyd, his baby mother was on the stage, standing next to everybody while he was talking, but the white girl who was his girlfriend at the current time he died was nowhere to be found.
I mean, I in that scenario, like, I can understand why the baby mom was up there, because that is his child mother. Like, so you got to raise his child that he was left behind. I care more about what she got to think about raising a fatherless child than a white bitch.
You just lost a poll. That's all you lost.
So Preece, you would want your baby father up there, or you would want your current boyfriend up there?
That nigga gonna
That's a crazy job.
I'm with Trump on that, because like my kid gotta go to a pop. So like, I'd rather him, he knew me the longest, I'd rather him stay son.
No, but I'm not saying that. I'm not saying who the kid going with. I'm saying, like, just the fact that she's showing face, she's the person who's the face. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, because the kid could really be on stage with with your mom. You know what I'm saying? Or one of your family members.
But I don't want them asking
she don't have to be on that stage. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I don't want them asking my new girl how my kid gonna be raised. I'm gonna try to get her when I can.
Yeah, like that, you gotta do something more stable than
had a real relationship and shit like that.
Yeah, like, probably got a new nigga already and all.
Yeah, so
I know what Trey gonna say.
Fuck that. No, don't put it out there. No. No.
All right, but listen. No, see, you look at the situation different though, because you go back like to your baby mom. What if you was with somebody else other than your wife? Would you want your let's hypothetically speaking that she was your ex-wife, would you want your ex-wife to speak who got your 3 kids, or would you want your new girlfriend to speak?
Right.
I would want if my new girlfriend was there when I died. I would want her ass to speak. She was there.
Not damn.
No, she was there. She was
You
there.
set me up,
Folks,
baby.
yeah, folks, he wild.
Right. She watched me die. Me and my ex-wife could have been on badass terms. Where this bitch that called me a bum and had me doing the drugs and dancing inside the cup food.
Yeah, too
You
deep
see
in
the video? He was dancing in cup foods and shit.
Stop, boy. I got to ask y'all a question though, and I just thought about this because I saw. We gonna keep going, but I got to ask this question though. Like somebody up this way, they got their car like they had like a 2000 Impala or something like that. It wasn't like a newer body. It was a little older, whatever. And they broke all their windows and all that shit. And it was like, they spray painted on the car and all that shit like that.
Up your way.
Yeah. So it was like, she put broke ass on the car or whatever like that. I'm like, so would you rather be called? Like, would you rather them be like, fuck you, or you a bitch, or would you rather be called broke? Like, I think broke is the worst thing you could call me.
Broke ass.
Yeah.
Right. I'd rather you put cheating ass nigga on my shit.
Yeah, or you
Real
fucking
shit.
dog or some shit like that, or bitch. Don't call me broke.
No, you know what's the word that hurt me the most is shit. Bum ass. Nigga. Like, yo, that shit hit me in my heart. That shit had, like, I just be chilling. As soon as I hear that bum shit, bitch, what you mean? I got to, you start explaining everything you got. Bums don't have things. Bums don't have watches.
And the fact that the car sat there for like maybe like 5 days and shit all fucked, I'm like, this nigga is broke.
No, because you know what? I'm a play devil's advocate. He probably had to wait till for the insurance to come out, the adjuster and all that.
No, but that's some shit he had liability on, bro. It's like a 2002 fucking what's the name? Impala shit like that.
Broke ass.
But then right, wait for the niggas to tow it, because you ain't putting
Yeah. Couldn't afford that $50 tow and shit.
That's crazy.
But over the we lightly joked about it last week. Well, I did, and they did. They was talking about.
Oh, let me piggyback off that, bro. Now, what if she had a like? What if they could ask everybody who had a doorbell camera, like, if you had one, would you give it up? The video?
No, I ain't get that. It depends on if I fuck with him or
broke.
not. If I fuck with him, I'll give him up the tape, but I ain't giving up the tape on nobody.
That shit broke.
Yeah, hit the kid name. I ain't doing that shit.
I ain't man, pay the bill this month.
Hey, that shit ain't been working since I got it.
I'm gonna put it up on the podcast show, but I ain't gonna fuck with it.
All right, go ahead, bro. My bad.
But we joked about it a little bit lightly last week, but Black Rob passed away. Somebody else passed away too. Shock G, yeah.
Humpty boy.
Two big like
my name is Humpty.
Do the Humpty Hump.
Yeah. So like for them to be like not like legends, quote unquote, but they got like memorable songs and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. And I know
joke about that.
Y'all didn't talk about Black Rob.
We ain't joke about it.
Y'all talking about Rob like a dog.
Knock on wood, man.
Y'all talking about Rob like a dog last week.
Yo, when that shit happened, I sit to my John. I'm like, damn, we going to hell. Right.
We did. We was like, what song you got that did?
They said y'all saw Rob. Whoa.
Take this money. Make this money.
Ain't no way.
I didn't know he was on 24 hours, the 24 hours to live, John, either.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
what's
and they
that?
said it like if y'all had 24 hours.
4 hours live.
I can't
shit
remember
back
that
in the
song.
day,
I only sing
I
Trigg
had
shit.
the best verse.
Every time I think of that part, I only sing Trigg shit. No problem.
Me and my team
No
fucking in the
problem.
bitch, no problem.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember that song.
No problem.
You don't remember that song with Mason? If I had 24 hours to live.
Nah, bro.
That
Yo,
part
GP.
sounds familiar, but no, I don't really
Something like
remember
that.
it.
You know, he just remember that whoa shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember
But,
one like that. I
you
do
just know
know it, but
special
I know that
delivery,
Let's
I
Get
want
It. That was my shit.
Oh yeah, that was him,
delivery.
right? He was
Let's
special
get it.
delivery nigga.
Yeah.
Damn.
That
He
was
saw
my
Soprano. Look, I know
he was
the joint.
hospitalized. He was
Yo, hold
hospitalized.
on, I know the rap. He saw Soprano. Anno.
Yeah.
I'm about to
that can with the Irish
spaghetti.
handle.
That's the first.
Why was he?
That was the first video they brought out the Harlem Shake, right? That was the first video. Yeah.
Take this money, make this money.
Ain't no way you can.
Well, he was hospitalized around the same time DMX was still hospitalized, and he came home, and then he later passed away in his I believe Georgia home from cardiac arrest. He suffered that or whatever like that and died.
Damn.
So it had nothing to do with the
Humpty died.
Yo, nobody, they ain't say nothing, yo. I really couldn't find nothing. I don't know. I couldn't find Humpty died.
Oh, Humpty?
What?
Humpty might have that shit.
No, Humpty fell off a wall.
Yeah, y'all going to hell, man.
Humpty was young though, man. Humpty was like 50, I think 53 or something like that.
Yo,
I think he was 57. He was 57.
Oh,
that shit scared me, man.
Remember, he was Tupac old head. He was Tupac old head. That's where he come in there. He was Tupac old head. He's the nigga that put Tupac on.
From what?
A rare form of cancer.
Yeah, see y'all laughing. That's fucked up, man. Dang.
We ain't laugh.
Oh man, not my man Shock G.
Now, all right.
I'm about to get some glasses with the nose.
They
on.
say,
yo, white girl.
They said everybody around Diddy dying, man. Did you see that? It was a post.
Yeah, they put all the fingers pointing to him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was on Tupac's.
But he ain't want Black Rob shit though, bro. They making it seem like, oh, Diddy taking niggas so that he could keep their masters and not have to pay him. Like, come on,
I ain't see Diddy come out and say he gave
Diddy
his
no
masters
money
back to him. I ain't see Diddy with the post. Black Rob got his masters. I know everybody was streaming. Whoa,
Black Rob wasn't. Come on, man.
He did put up some.
What do you want to keep? What do you want to keep? Whoa!
I'm just saying, I ain't see no post saying like Diddy gave all the money to the family. He owned his own masters to his kids.
He ain't doing that.
Diddy ain't that type of boy.
Whoa!
Yo, you ain't gonna shit on my way Diddy like that, man. Y'all getting on Diddy every episode. I don't like that, man.
Every time I see the young boy now, I always think of that shit Preece said.
What young boy?
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Diddy was fucking him. That's corny.
Oh, that is like all right.
I hope we meet Diddy one day. I'm gonna tell him you put that smut on his name.
He nasty. All right. No, Corinne Stevens, Superhead put that shit on his name. She been saying that nigga was funny. Was all in the gay club. Superhead did that shit. So now when I hear this shit, I be like, it gotta be true, dog. It gotta be true. He nasty.
Hey, who knows what these niggas is into nowadays, man?
You see, Joy, Bow Wow baby mama ain't stay long around him.
Oh yeah.
She ain't stay long at all. Miracle Watts out of that joint too. He got a new bitch. They like, with that shit.
Well, last episode it was the lady keeping the $1 million they put in her account and other black shocking news. A couple plans a whole wedding ceremony at a mansion that they think is vacant or whatever like that, only to be having the whole shit shut down or whatever like that. What y'all think about that?
Well, they mom was in the right place, but no.
Right. That's like, what you doing? Ghetto shit.
So it was a Florida couple. The cops arrived when the guests started arriving. Like, but how'd you even get on the premises is what I'm thinking. Like, all right, nobody there. Okay, they're probably in the midst of selling it. How'd you even get in to decorate and all that shit? You gotta look back and see who was in charge of the rental property itself, of the property itself. Because they probably let the motherfuckers in, got the fucking payment, and was like, all right, call the cops when they done.
Yo,
but you think nobody did that shit on some Airbnb shit too?
That could be true. But I think like that's probably some months of planning. Nobody just gets married in like a fucking week or two, bro.
Yeah, but you know, you can book Airbnb
like planning this out. Because like they said that the mansion was vacant. So, and then, black couple. Motherfucker, see, hey, this ain't your shit right here. What you doing? What's going on?
You see that other black man? He moved in that house and shit, and they can't get him out and shit because he said it was up for like sheriff's or some shit like that.
What?
Right.
So
right,
wait,
right.
let me. So all right, so let me go back. This is what this was the 911 call, right? Somebody, the lady that owns the property, right? Calls Nathaniel Finkel. He calls 911 and says, I have people trespassing on my property. And he said they keep harassing me and calling me, and they said they're having a wedding here and it's God's message.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on. All I want them to do is leave.
You think
It's
like
a
I don't know how
$5
close.
million mansion.
So if it's cost $5 million, they ain't got no neighbors. So, but at least somebody down the street or some shit like what the fuck all these black people doing here? Like their house ain't
Right.
in a long time.
Yeah, like,
No,
watch
man,
some
I
black
think
people
somebody
ride through.
is either a co-owner or something like that was like, y'all can have it here. Ain't nobody to fuck here. Because they going ahead to say that they got a waterfall. Somebody had to turn the water on. Somebody did something.
No,
I think
water,
everything was
they only
already
turned the
running.
lights off and
Somebody,
all that shit.
listen, the whole thing is when you got them kind of mansions, they had house sitters and shit. You know what I mean? It'd be somebody that stay there and they sit and
That's
they
what
take
I
care of
think.
the dog or whatever. And while they there, they got the keys to the house. Because even motherfuckers who don't got a big ass house but got a dog, they got people coming there to feed their pets and shit like that.
You think they
And they
moved and
probably
left
knew
the
like,
dog?
yo, they out until they're in. Like, I'm gonna put this shit on Airbnb. Finesse that shit real quick.
either that or somebody was like really like watching that fucking house for the longest. Like, yo, we gonna set our shit up right here.
Somebody gotta know that like their house is gonna be open. Like they ain't just drive
Yeah,
past.
like you
All
ain't
right.
just was like walking
All
through
right,
the
y'all
neighborhood.
ride
Like,
past
look,
the
let me
joint
look
one more
at this.
time.
Somebody let you in on that joint was like, yo, you
God
can have it
telling
here.
me
Ain't
this
nobody
the
here.
house.
Imagine some shit like this. You know what? Yeah, we just gonna set up shop at your crib to get married. Like,
Yo, but can you imagine this shit though? This shit was about to be on some movie epic shit. They wedding was probably about to be nice as shit.
Imagine being him though. Like imagine like his wife probably like, I told you stupid ass this shit wasn't gonna work.
Yeah.
yo, not even that. Just imagine the guests though. Like they probably thought that shit was really legit. They come up like, what the fuck is going on?
With
Yeah,
fucking nice ass gifts. I'm taking my gifts the fuck
Yeah,
back.
right.
Fuck you talking
That's
about?
yo, that's like very embarrassing, right? To say the least.
Tyrell
Yo,
said
do
he
you still
bought a
get
new
married
mansion.
though?
Huh?
Do you still get married and shit? Like, say all right, the shorty you was marrying was a part of the scheme, like, and you found that out. Would you still marry her and preach to God? He the one who set it up.
Yeah,
If he said no, man, fuck that. If he set that place up, knowing it was a scam, fuck no. Now I'm pissed off. I'm pissed the fuck off.
I mean,
I'm not getting married.
I'll be mad at myself if I let somebody just like do everything and I don't know. Like if you
like most of the time, women in charge of that shit, you're not gonna play me like that. Fuck you.
That's what I was thinking.
But I would be mad, like if I was totally in the dark and I thought everything was what it was. Yeah.
Like,
if I
baby,
knew,
let me
kind of
just
knew,
do
and I
everything
went
I
along
got
with it.
you. Like, just show up, and and I'm all hype. Like, girl, he did everything. Wait till you see this house. And then I get there, and the cops come like, what the fuck? I'm gonna be pissed off. Like, why would you blame me on my big day?
I mean, no, well, they already said they did it. It was a gift from God or some shit. But
yeah,
I'm thinking that a lot of
times
times people had like wedding planners and shit like that. So if it was a wedding planner that set that shit up, you probably want to kill their ass. You know what I'm saying?
The house probably was staged though already. He probably had like pictures of white people in there and shit like that.
Yo, what if they was telling their friends and neighbors,
they bought
like
that
friends
shit,
and family, this is my house, this is our house. He's so good to me, girl. He's so good. God,
you know how they
brought
think.
him in my life.
Look,
I get whatever I want, baby.
She probably was like, yeah, Eric put the picture frames up already. We just ain't changed the pictures out yet. That's the one.
That's crazy.
How can y'all afford this? He worked. Y'all knew it was fucked up. He probably worked at fucking anywhere. He probably worked at Walmart. They both work at Walmart. How the fuck to get a $5 million crib? Get the fuck out of here.
Work at Costco's. He looked like a factory
like he got a raise. He got a raise, girl. So
he going to
he owned Costco now.
They gave him corpus shot.
Yeah, like
he owned UPS now. They started lying.
But in other news, they also got some other foolery going on. And Carol, I gotta put it
case
up.
money.
Fucking Caron McBride is facing felony embezzlement charges for not returning a VHS tape of Sabrina the Teenage Witch after 21 years. I got a couple names for them motherfuckers if they really put felony charges.
I'm about to say,
trying to bring somebody up, dog.
Damn.
Hollywood Videos used to be the shot, like.
Right. What was that? Blockbuster Hollywood Video?
Remember Hollywood Videos?
I watched a little story they told on it. It's like 3 minutes or something. So she said she used to deal with this guy 21 years ago, real young guy. He had kids, and he probably rented the movie and then just never took it back. And she
trying to put that shit on somebody else.
She said she applied for jobs. And when they ran her credit check, when they ran her background, she never would get the jobs or was let go early from jobs. And she never understood why. Now she understands why. And it comes up as I forgot what it comes up as when they do the background check, but that's what they see. So they was like, no, like, but come on, dog. Like
21 years though. You've been getting background checked in 21 years. Come on, you should have been got that shit.
No, but I thought shitty race after 7 years though.
That's credit.
No,
I thought shitty race after 7 years.
That's credit.
That might be cap, yo.
I thought she had
some stuff go off your. I think that's credit, Trey.
Yeah, that's credit.
With your criminal background shit, you gotta actually go get it taken off. Yeah.
Like 7 years. 7 years.
I'm like 7 years. I thought after 7 years you was good on everything.
But and then on some other shit, when you want it in another county or another state or something, they detain you right there. Most of the time they detain you. Like, so if you want it, you in Philadelphia, they bring in names, they stop you at traffic. What it is. Huh?
It depends also what it is and what they came in contact with you for. Like, they pulled you over because your fucking light was out and you owe traffic tickets to Philly and you in Miami and shit. They not going to book you. Like,
that's different. That's embezzlement. Like, they usually grab you.
Well, she maybe not never got in trouble.
Yeah, she did something. I forgot how she got found out. She did something. They was like, you got a matter. No, she went to go change her name on a document. She went to go change her name. Maybe she was married before, I believe, and she went to go change her name. But it was like, her license was expired, and she went to go get it fixed. And they said you got a matter in Oklahoma you have to attend to.
That's some bullshit though, because if you say you apply for a job, right, and they like, everything pointing in the right way, but your criminal background came back, you had something on there that was spotty, they would have told you like, yo, it's embezzlement or something like that. That just don't work for working in a bank or whatever the case may be. Then like, how the fuck you go all these years? Like, what you work the same job or like?
Right, 21 years working. So probably was a cafeteria nurses. I mean, what's the people that sell food?
Work at the lunchroom or some shit like that.
Fucking lunch lady.
Yeah.
Some people don't run the background. They say they do.
Hold on.
Don't run
all this shit that like, I don't know about y'all, but it's a bunch of books I didn't fucking return in the library.
To the library,
It's my shit like that. Let me check
No, they said my son ain't returned a book from the library from last year at school. And they sent a letter out like, yeah, we about to send you a bill for that shit. They don't play it.
Yeah, they bill you.
The shit was in my trunk the whole time.
I really thought that shit was real. Like, I know it's real, but when you're a kid, like, that kind of go out the window. I lost a library book, and I was like scared to death for like a month. Like, they gonna lock me up because I had in the classroom the shit was going with scary stories. I really thought I was gonna get locked up with this shit.
I the same shit. I remember
but if you lose it, you just tell them you lost it, and they had.
I just never went back to that library.
When you were a kid, you don't think of that shit. I lost my Goosebump book, bro. I ain't go to that library fucking in a minute. I was so scared. I had to actually look up shit on the computer.
That 6 Gerard.
Yeah.
No, bro, fuck that. Hey,
Gerard.
we ain't had no computer. I had to look that shit up on encyclopedia.
No, we used to go to. Listen, used to go to the library.
Those Uncle Kids would have checked you in. You know what I mean? Your job back then.
Yo,
check you in like, yo, you good? You good? You know what I mean?
We like for us to be not that old, like we all in our like early 30s, whatever, like that. We lived through a lot of shit. Like even when you said Hollywood with video and shit, I was thinking like VHS when you had to squeeze the side and shit to pull the movie out and shit like that. Or they used to tell you like, yo, please rewind and shit like that. Or like kids don't even know what VCRs is, and like we had to fucking watch the VCR. Like
no, when I think of Hollywood videos, I think of the Discovery Zone right next to it, bro.
Oh yeah, in the plaza.
I was the shit in the Discovery Zone. Like I was the man. You know,
I don't remember that.
I was
or remember what's the other toy store? Not fucking everybody always think about KB toy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Down the gallery.
KB's ain't last.
I remember that. Man. You walk out with.
I remember my mom brought me a piano out of there. I thought I could play. I thought I was Beethoven. I was in that motherfucker.
Did he say Beethoven?
I bought my this side note, but I bought my son a piano, right? Like a keyboard or whatever like that. And he told me, I don't really like to play that. I'd rather play the one on my phone. It'd be like, you know, like the joint where it's like Guitar Hero shit like that. Like, when you hit this. No, I like to play this. Just like ding 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 ding.
Yo,
I be like, won't you learn how to play the keyboard though? Like that'll be good for you. Like that. It's like, you know what I mean. And I showed him like some John Legend shit or some Alicia Keys shit. He's like, nah, I don't.
No, Dad, I'm cool.
You thought you had a little pianos and shit. You see me fucking with the joint. I'll be like that too, bro. You see them doing something and shit on their phone, and you be like, yo. You know what? You know you could do that in real life and shit.
Yeah, they help me with that real life shit.
Like,
I heard tonight she's in the back. She's in the back top watching dancing.
Yeah,
and shit. She's singing the song. She's singing the song along. I was like, yo, you know you could be a rapper. She's like, nah, I'm okay. I don't want to be a rapper. Like, yo, you always on TikTok and shit. Like, you can start rapping, I don't write your shit. Like, come on, let's go.
What you say, Preece?
Now, my daughter, for a long time, she wanted to be a quote unquote a rock star or whatever. So I got her. One of my coworkers actually brought her a real life guitar, and she played with it for like 2 days. And she's like, I don't want to be a rock star no more. And I was like, no, you gotta play with it. I'm cool. I'm YouTubing shit on how to play it, how to do the strings and shit like that. All that for nothing. She don't even want to fuck with it. The last month she told me she wanted to be a DJ. She was like, "Can you give me some DJ stuff?" No, you're not giving me this stuff.
Nah, you're
not giving me this.
You still gotta be a rock star.
Look.
Oh, yeah, Big Joe.
I'll be invested.
Played by Carlos Santana.
Every time I hear them think, I'll be like, oh yeah, you want to do that? Oh, let's go get it.
Yo, but I think about that shit. Like, that's a fine line though. Like,
yeah,
like when you think about like tapping in, like,
yo, y'all gotta chill.
Y'all drawing over there.
That's why we can't be at home and shit. That's why we gotta be in the studio.
But no, what I was gonna say was like that's a fine line, like trying to figure out like your kids hitting talent or tapping into something you think they may have potential in. Like, cause that shit, I mean, I ain't going through it yet, but that shit probably would make me mad. Like what Preece was saying, like, all right, my daughter want to do the guitar thing. The next thing, no, I want to be a DJ. Like, no, listen, you gotta back the fuck up. Learn how to be a fucking guitar hero first, and then we'll figure out the DJ shit next. Like,
that's what
you're gonna be skipping over shit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Now I gotta for Christmas? Why I gotta get a bass and a drum set? No, like that's it. Get a scratchboard.
And I think you really gotta you gotta push your kid to do it because you don't want him or her to think like it's easy just to give up or to quit just because things are getting difficult for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true.
Cause I know I'm gonna go through that. All right, yeah, I want to try this, Dad. And yeah, if I'm gonna push you through it, I want you to see that shit through. I ain't gonna make you stay there if you're truly unhappy, but at least get through it. You know,
I want to ask Dad, but I don't know because he gonna make me stick with it.
He gonna make you stick with it. Really a hard nigga. That's hard, bro.
Remember, you ever see the video? You ever see the video where the little boy was dead? He was crying. He was like,
oh, real
that shit
man.
hard, bro. As a father, like, I mean, like, just giving y'all niggas advice and give everybody advice. I've been probably a parent longer than everybody and shit. I mean, I know my son, he the oldest, he 11 and shit, but you realize that they go through different stages in their life where 1 minute they want to be this, 1 minute they think this is cool, and then you just be catching up on what they doing, and they on to the next. They be like, no, Dad, I'm doing this now and shit. No, Dad, we fucking with fidgets now, Dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I just got put on to the other joint, the TikToks. Now y'all doing TikToks on fidgets. I was practicing my dance moves. Now y'all just want to pop fidgets on TikTok.
That's me. They want me to play the game with them and shit. Like, they see me playing my game. They're like, you don't ever play the game with me, but I'm not good at their game, so they just be whooping my ass. Like, so I gotta sit up there.
I see.
You get your ass whooped on Smash Brothers too, bro.
Yeah,
you get your ass whooped on Smash Brothers too.
Yeah, bro. That's
bad. Hard era, bro.
Oh, yo, back in the day, I was the shit on 64. They be
fucking
me up on the joint.
It's different now.
My shit is though, like I gotta like put my like competitive side to like I gotta put it down because I'll be like, oh yeah, all right,
yeah, that's me.
Yo, they can't. What's wrong with this controller, bro? This
when we got that Nintendo, she got that Nintendo. She played Mario, right? I'm the shit with any card game except for NASCAR, like Need for Speed, all that. I will trash anybody, right? Yeah. So I'm like, oh, put that shit on. Like I got this. And you know the Nintendo when you gotta turn it into the joint, it's little, like, it's kind of fucking little. So I'm like, no, put this shit on the TV. Like you ain't gonna keep beating me. Put this shit on the TV, right? So I put it on the joint. She like, Mom, like you still like 2 lamps behind. I'm like
this shit broke, bro.
They treat you the trash and this shit got stuck.
It's hard because she really know this shit. Now I'm ready to get Need for Speed. Like, yo, I really do this. Like, stop fucking playing with me. Like,
that's a good thing, though. You let your kids win. I feel like you constantly whooping your kids' ass, like it just lowers their self-esteem.
No,
like, bro.
it's better.
I can't even compete. Yeah.
I said, fuck that. You know what I went and got? I said, fuck that. We buying the new 2K on PS4, nigga.
Whooping his ass.
Play me in this now, man.
Oh, man. I ain't whooping my son to do the ass.
Yo, I ain't even talking about the older. I'm talking about Mirror, bro.
Oh,
no,
baby.
But H, listen. All right, you don't want to beat them, but they start getting a little like they be hyped. And they want to talk shit. My daughter actually at 9 years old, she talks shit. So it's like, she was like, you all right? Can you see? You need your glasses? I'm like, all right, like, okay. But she get this shit talking from me. So I'm like, now I really got to win. And I can't. So I was like, man, fuck you.
That shit.
Bro, they was like, my one son was telling my other one, he's like, yo, take it easy on daddy. You know you're corny. Like, but he wasn't saying it like to be, he wasn't saying it to be like sarcastic or nothing. Like, he really was like, yo, he really corny. Like,
but now they looking at you
rolling my head.
I know Trump did it the worst. He got them two boys right back to back and shit.
Bro.
I know they talk shit to you, dog. I know they talk shit.
Don't do that, Noah. You know daddy is corny.
Yo. Let me find out.
Oh shit! I'm telling you, I know they're giving you hell, bro. They give you hell, especially when they win. They both dancing. Now you out there with two dancing.
But all you got, but I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of shit that sport beat his sons and that they still can't win. Like I remember losing a basketball game to my dad. He'll never let that shit down. Like My dad, he only got one hand. He only had a right hand. I was like 11 years old. You couldn't tell me I couldn't beat my dad. I was in fucking sports camps and shit like that. I'm like, no, I was like 13. I'm like, man, you can't beat
Billy Hurd beat you at 13?
You was the shit at 13, dog. I remember
you
good
I
at
wasn't
13.
that tall. Nigga backed me down. He just backed me down the whole game. Was some cheating shit. No jump shot.
This is the first time I'm hearing this story, bro. This is the first time I'm hearing this story.
Shout out to my man. Oh, he always listening. He was telling me a story about he said his kids kept telling him he could bust his ass. He said he had to just pull over and pop the trunk and get the ball out and like just whoop his son ass in the ball because he said he just kept shit talking like.
But
he said yeah, really like go ahead.
But that's when you know like you gonna win the game when you just back your son down every fucking play like. You nigga, you know I'm not physically stronger than you, so I'm like, yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna win. Let me get up a good 5.
Yeah, all jump shots. I'm gonna give you all jump shots. Then you start missing this shit like hey, go to the paint.
right. You know what I mean, but I probably would do the same shit though. But I look at it like, I mean, y'all might be in the right though. You can't take it easy on your kid though, because you don't want them thinking life is gonna be. It's a life lesson. So I don't know if my daughter's gonna be good at it yet.
You probably gotta wait till you get your son, cuz.
No, my daughter. I mean, I'm gonna put her through the ringer.
So what you gonna be better at? Like, what y'all gonna do? Ballet in the house?
I don't know.
No.
I'm doing in boxing. Be honest.
No,
I just don't want to whoop my ass.
Daughters, listen, I got majority daughters. You know what I'm saying? Right. As a man, you what you do is you adjust to them, to this situation. So if she in the like right now, my daughters they really in the TikTok. I'm in the house and
he found out she got some John Sage. She ain't
right. Practicing, yeah, man. We
TikTok when I
teaching me the moves and shit, and we gonna do this joint together. You go on her page right now. I'm on the draw.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Wow, I'm gonna go.
We gotta get you on the podcast page. Hit TikTok when I dance.
All 3 of my older, all 3 of them, nigga, into that shit.
My nigga said, I make a clap.
Do the skate challenge. Don't look like Future when he did his though. I don't know what Future was doing, cuz.
But as a man, you just rock with your daughter. Like, keep it real, your daughter the boss. Like, even when they get older and you want to take them shopping and shit, and well, you don't want to take them shopping, they telling you to take them shopping. Yeah, man. And your whole thing is you just in there to buy what they asking for, as long as it's reasonable. Like, yeah, man, yeah, you ain't gonna get over on me and get a Gucci bag and shit at 9 years old. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take you on the story. You gonna pick out your shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna tell me, oh yeah, boom, I want this, I want that. Even if I ain't with you on my FaceTime,
my thing now is like allowance and shit with them, and like they took their money, like they went to their grandma's house and they took their own money with them and shit, and they bought books and shit. That's y'all wasting y'all money on books. Got them at the library.
Why would you say that?
You should have Googled that.
You got that shit at the library.
We can print that shit.
Yo, but that's crazy though, bro, because I was about to bring that up though. Like how y'all feel on that, like, because like my son, like what I want to do with him is get him this card. I don't know if y'all seen it online, but it has his picture on it and all that. And this is card where I control what he buys and shit. I put money on it, but at the same time I can press yes or no on if he able to use that card at that certain place. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I can do it,
but at 11, man, that's kind of, I don't know, man. I just feel like I mean, I don't want to say it's too much on the kid, but these kids nowadays, man, they so careless with stuff. Like, leave that shit inside the motherfucking card reader.
On the joint. You gotta put on them joints and stretch and shit and go back or get them a wallet and stuff.
Retractable joints.
Shit like that, yeah. My shit was getting him a wallet, and man.
What did the embarrassment shit he had somewhere trying to get something? Oh, root beer, $5? Nope. Oh, sorry.
Like,
sorry, your shit was declined.
My shit would be like, man. if you at the store, like, all right, I seen him at the Poppy store, or I seen him at the Poppy store, he just try to get something. It's going to deny him at first,
Yeah.
and then it's up to me to press go ahead, and shit, and then he'll type his number back in. But
grocery,
his order, all right, say he had the Poppy store and his order only $5, then I'm gonna press But say that shit $40. And I'm like, no, nigga, you on some other shit. What you doing?
He's trying to get you something to eat.
Like, no, what you got? Like, hold up.
Fuck no. You come home.
Let me see what you got. Like, you tripping.
Hold up.
Oh, shit.
What if the minimum is like $10?
Like, his minimum will be $5 for me, nigga. I'm broke. $5, nigga. $5. I don't question $5. I won't question the $5. I'm like, what you buying, nigga? Hold up. Dad, I just wanted a cheesesteak for after school. Like, hold up. Who cooking this cheesesteak?
They gonna be like,
you get on there. They come on there.
What you get on there? This shit
like,
no,
$5
$10. What store you at? No, Poppy. Hey, Poppy the phone. Nigga, hey, Poppy the phone. Poppy, he don't want the large. Give me the mini, Poppy.
They already charge you $1 something.
Oh,
doing the mini, Poppy.
Yeah. Like some Chinese stores. Chinese stores, you gotta have like a minimum $10 to use the card, bro.
Oh man, they fucking up, man.
At least they do that down there, though. Up here, the Chinese store don't take the card, bro. They just got an ATM. They force you to use their ATM.
Oh shit! Like, you got any money? Yeah, my dad
gave me a card. My dad gave me a card.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh god! Yo, I got Preece points.
All right, let's get the Preece point.
All right. So Kanye West raised $1 million for DMX family. From the Balenciaga shirts, they went for $200 a pop, and they sold out in 24 hours. So that's good.
But how much did Kanye charge for that celebration of life that was all Kanye?
I don't think he charged nothing.
I ain't like that shit. They all they did was play stop, drop, and it wasn't even a stop. It was just like DMX echoing voice saying stop, drop, open up, shop. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But that that other shit was Kanye album. It was Kanye choir singing Kanye album. And it was DMX celebration of life. I did not like that shit. Not a bit, yo. I'm sorry. Like, I ain't like it. I ain't watched the funeral today because of that shit.
I ain't watched it all.
Damn, man.
I watched a little bit of it.
Disrespecting my man X like that, you ain't check him out.
I ain't watched
nobody did.
I watched a little bit of it. When you put it in the joint, when you put it in the group message, I looked at it for a little bit.
Come on, sis, move on, man.
Go ahead,
Danny lay pregnant, and everyone is staring at the baby. But sip this tea with caution. There, rumor has it that it's the singer Jeremiah.
Damn.
They ain't been heard the baby
Caitlyn Jenner running for governor of California. See, once Trump got in there, everybody think they could do it. Now, if everybody think they could do something. But anyway, Caitlyn Jenner running for the governor of California. But the Kardashians will not be joining the campaign or anybody that's going against them. Joe Exotic from Tiger King might be getting his sentence reduced by teaming up with his enemy, Carol Baskins. Carol Baskins suggested that if Joe joins her Big Cat Public Safety Act and stop breeding his tigers, she will bury the hatchet and support his legal troubles. And he said he with it. I think he just saying that so he can get out earlier and then still be breeding a tiger.
I mean, jail works.
They charge Joe Exotic on some bullshit. Like, keep it real. He shouldn't be in jail as long as he is.
For tiger.
Be honest with you. No, they charged him for making them threats against her.
Yeah.
Saying he wanted to kill her and put a hit on her. He actually did try to put a hit on her, but at the same time, nothing ever happened to her. He should have just got a little 5 years and been out. But they doing him dirty. I mean,
And
they
Trump
treated
had his
him.
part, and
Yo,
Trump, he
you know what it is? It's be like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
No,
Yeah,
fuck
right.
that. Leave that nigga in there. If somebody try to put a hit out on you 5 years, that ain't enough.
No, but what's
You try to
happening
get me
is, bro, he
killed.
getting treated just like he black because he gay.
No, fuck that. If somebody try to put a hit out on me, bro, I want them to have as many years as they can, bro. Ain't no fucking 5 years.
Help!
They can come back
They don't
here.
care. That nigga got a
shit's
new
still
boyfriend, everything in there, praise, bro.
Right.
J-Lo and A-Rod call it quits because she said she no longer trusted him. And last one I got is Kalani finally comes out the closet publicly and says she is a lesbian. We already knew that. I already knew that.
Yo,
I
got a quick question. Hold. I know this wasn't part of the Preece points, but I know you got the tea. Yo, what's her name? Coy LeRae. Benzino's daughter.
Yeah.
Is she gay or is she straight?
Because
she
really
dressing like a boy.
I don't think that's a big enough thing. I don't know.
She be on some bright shit. But then she inside. She's a runner. She's a track star. Video.
Well, see, I
dressed as a boy, but
I tell you that.
Track star.
I said the same thing about
I don't know, babe.
Tiana Taylor. She wear a lot of boy stuff.
Yeah,
too.
I think that's what she do. Like that's that '90s look though, like that TLC '90s look, oversized like boy clothes and stuff like that.
No, but the braids every day though, bro. Them same fucking Pop Smoke braids every day.
That's what
they not Pop Smoke braids.
They Ray braids. They them old meat. She keep them old meat saying.
Oh God.
A lot of females is getting them joints now.
This is cute. You got the little curlies at the end, and they like them.
Yeah, that's.
That is. I just see a lot of girls in Philly now getting those. Like they look like the Pop Smoke joints, but they put the weave. They leave the weave out at the end.
Yeah, and curl it. That's all that is. That's what I say. They're not Pop Smoke braids no more. They calling them the LeRae braids. So, but because she got the ends curled, so it's from her. So she made it her own, quote unquote. But
I knew the queen knew some. I knew you knew some. You was gonna put me on some.
And then what's the name?
Episode, man.
And then Kanye, right? Kanye filed for the divorce, not Kim.
Yeah.
Right? He mad everybody said it was Kim. Nah, it was me.
It was me, bitch.
I killed my daughter. I did it.
I killed my daughter.
I did it. But this episode 98, you with the gang. We out.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.